Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have just been banned from this year's major royal wedding, and it is a particular humiliation.
Well, let's start with Meghan and Harry because they've been snubbed by their family.
This is a brutal snub.
Inside the Montecito mansion, the mood reportedly turned ice cold the second the news landed. One door slammed, then another. Sources claim Meghan disappeared for hours, while Harry allegedly paced around the house unable to relax or sleep. And according to insiders, this was not just another awkward royal moment or minor family drama. This felt final. No screaming announcement, no dramatic press conference, no official exile from Buckingham Palace. Just silence. And one invitation that never arrived.
Meghan Markle's head is going to explode. She'll be over. She'll disappear in a puff of smoke.
Now, June 6th has become the date everyone is talking about. Royal watchers are calling it the moment the door officially closed on Harry and Meghan for good.
Well, you're not surprised about that, are you?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because while the Sussexes remain thousands of miles away in California, the royal family is preparing to gather together in England like nothing ever happened. The event itself sounds quiet on paper. Peter Phillips marrying Harriet Sperling in a small church tucked away in the Cotswolds. A second marriage for both of them. But the guest list is what has people shocked. King Charles is expected there. Queen Camilla too. Prince William and Catherine. Princess of Wales reportedly attending side by side. Prince Edward, Sophie, Zara and Mike Tyndall. Princess Beatrice. Princess Eugenie.
Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Because Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, who you might think are just a little bit more toxic at the moment, will be there. And actually, I do think this puts pay to some of the suggestions that there is this type of reconciliation going on between the fake royals and the real royals. Let's just leave King Charles to one side. I think the young royals absolutely have no contact with Harry and Meghan.
Basically, every major royal name still standing within the family circle. And that is what makes Harry and Meghan's absence look brutal. Even after the endless headlines surrounding Prince Andrew and the renewed dramatic controversy earlier this year, Beatrice and Eugenie still reportedly remain welcome inside royal events and gatherings. But Harry, Meghan, nothing. Not even whispers of a private reunion or polite invitation.
This is a brutal snub. This is a wild slap in the face. Harry will be devastated. Now, it's not certain that the couple would have attended. We've got that nonsense about their security, which to me is total fake news, considering the couple travel the world, go to lots of other dangerous places without armed cops. But that aside, that's the excuse for them not coming to the UK yet together as a family.
According to multiple reports, there was no courtesy outreach at all. What makes this even colder is Peter Phillips was never some random distant relative Harry barely knew. This was family. Peter literally walked between William and Harry at Prince Philip's funeral. Because tensions were reportedly so bad, the royals worried about the brothers standing near each other alone. That image became symbolic of the entire family breakdown. Peter attended Harry and Meghan's wedding back in 2018. Harry attended Peter's first wedding years earlier. They spent holidays together at Balmoral, Christmases at Sandringham, summers around the royal estates, late-night drinks as younger men, all of it. Decades of memories now seemingly erased without a word.
But the thing about Peter Phillips that's really interesting is that he was incredibly close to both brothers. And you will remember at the funeral of Prince Philip, when there were so many concerns about Prince William and Harry being in close vicinity of each other, he was chosen to stand between them.
Then came the headline that made people online laugh instantly. Hello magazine reportedly claimed Peter and Harry had simply lost touch. Social media users immediately dragged that explanation apart. One viral comment basically summed up the mood perfectly. You don't just accidentally lose touch with your cousin when your family is the most famous family on earth.
That is absolutely categorical. But this is how People magazine tried to spin it. So they confirmed that Harry won't be part of the wedding to Harriet Sperling. They confirmed this Hello magazine report that he wasn't invited to the nuptials, which will take place very soon, actually. It's a summer wedding on June the 6th. And as I said, this is the big royal wedding of the year. A friend of the couple telling Hello, Peter and Harry haven't spoken for several years and have simply lost touch, so he hasn't been invited.
But the wedding drama was only the start of the mess. While Harry was reportedly taking this latest royal rejection hard, Meghan flew to Switzerland for what many believed was supposed to be a major image reset moment. No Harry beside her, no royal backup, just Meghan standing alone on a global stage alongside the World Health Organization, speaking about online safety and protecting children from social media dangers. Instead of looking triumphant, the entire thing quickly turned awkward online.
Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Scamalot, she has taken her scams abroad again. This time she seemed to be flying solo. I guess she left Prince Harry at home. He's probably so happy to have the house to himself. Don't you know Prince Harry is happy to have the house to himself? But Meghan Markle, she went to go speak at the unveiling of this monument to honor children.
If you are interested in this, check the latest videos on this Crown Clash channel. The comparisons to Catherine's Italy appearance that same week exploded across social media within hours. Videos from Italy showed packed crowds, cheering supporters, flashing cameras, people shouting Catherine's name from behind barriers. Meanwhile, clips from Geneva painted a completely different picture. And then came the moment that reportedly made palace insiders cringe even harder.
Meghan had a cozy dinner with a sex-accused politician. Here he is, Willy Ridman.
At a Geneva dinner, Meghan posed smiling for photos with Finnish politician Willy Ridman. Soon after the pictures surfaced online, critics pointed out that Ridman has faced serious public controversy in Finland following allegations of inappropriate behavior and harassment made by multiple women. Reports about the accusations had already generated major backlash in Finnish politics long before the photo appeared, making the timing look especially damaging for Meghan's already struggling public appearance.
Royalists reached out to the Sussexes representatives to ask whether Meghan was aware of Redmond's past when she posed for a selfie with him. A spokesperson said that Meghan was approached during the dinner by several attendees for a photograph, which she often politely obliges, and that she was not aware of Redmond's past. Understandably, vetting the background of every person who asks for a selfie is not possible, a spokesperson for the Duchess of Sussex noted.
The controversy surrounding Willy Ridman only got darker the more people looked into it. At the same time, leaked messages allegedly linked to Ridman began circulating online, and the backlash exploded fast. Those messages reportedly included deeply offensive language aimed at different ethnic groups, including comments targeting Middle Eastern and Black communities. Social media users immediately started asking the same question. How did Meghan end up smiling beside this man at a high-profile event focused on protecting children and promoting compassion? What made the situation even worse was that Ridman himself proudly posted the photo online afterward. Big smile, huge grin, captioned simply, "Dinner with Meghan."
Meghan Markle come speak at an event for bullying when she's one of the biggest bullies.
That one upload instantly spread everywhere. Critics were stunned seeing Meghan, who has publicly spoken for years about racial equality and women's rights, standing next to a politician already surrounded by heavy controversy. Her team reportedly moved into damage control mode almost immediately. Sources claimed aides argued Meghan had no idea who he was, and that public figures get approached for photos constantly during international events. According to reports, her side insisted it would be impossible to fully vet every person asking for a selfie or quick picture at crowded gatherings. But online, people were not buying the explanation. The timing looked terrible, and headlines only made things worse.
The strategy is nuts, but we see right through it. So officially, Meghan shared these unseen wedding photos to celebrate her 8th anniversary with Prince Harry. It was posted on Instagram with a crescent moon, and she said 8 years ago today, with a photo credit to the wonderful Chris Allerton. There was also something coded in the song that she chose to put these pictures to, Paula Abdul's Forever Your Girl.
The Daily Mail later claimed Meghan appeared nervous and tense throughout the Geneva trip. And honestly, after the backlash exploded, many royal watchers said the pressure was showing all over her face during appearances and photos that week. Then came the move that reportedly shocked even palace insiders. Less than 24 hours after the controversy erupted, Meghan suddenly flooded Instagram with never-before-seen wedding photos from her 2018 marriage to Prince Harry. The post celebrated their 8th anniversary and featured romantic pictures, emotional moments, and the Paula Abdul song, Forever Your Girl.
To be honest, I think that's a bit more of a threat to Prince Harry, isn't it? It's like, you're not getting away from me. So let's have a look at these. Oh, God. Yes, they were in love once, folks. They were. You know, as Lady Colin Campbell put it, he was whipped at the time. And this was an era where there was true happiness, really, between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It wasn't to last, of course. And it is quite extraordinary
That song choice instantly sparked speculation online. Royal commentator Angela Levin claimed the lyrics sounded less like a sweet anniversary tribute and more like a message aimed directly at Harry. According to Levin, the tone came across almost possessive, like Meghan was publicly reminding everyone that Harry was still firmly tied to her no matter what rumors or tensions surrounded them.
That to distract from what has been a complete catastrophe for Meghan in Geneva, she has decided to open her photo book to the world. These pictures never before seen from the wedding. We even go inside what was meant to be a private reception where Elton John performed and Harry is seen hugging Meghan's PR friend, a woman who I know called Isabel May. She used to represent the Beckhams.
And the criticism did not stop there. Levin harshly attacked the wedding images themselves, calling them vulgar and overly theatrical. She argued the photos Meghan selected were not soft or elegant royal-style portraits, but the most dramatic and physically intimate shots possible from the entire wedding archive. Kissing photos, emotional embraces, glamorous close-ups, every image seemed carefully picked to dominate headlines and social media feeds again.
But what she didn't realize, Paula, is that she had posted a picture never seen before, which included a very awkward dialogue that Prince Harry was having. This was exposed by, according to Taz, who revealed this was an odd photo to post. Harry looks like he's in a heated exchange with Catherine and Prince William's nanny, Maria. The little children look wary of Harry, so that backs this theory up.
Critics online quickly connected the dots. Just days earlier, Catherine, Princess of Wales, had been photographed in Italy receiving glowing press coverage and huge public support. Then Meghan's Switzerland trip turned into an online disaster filled with awkward viral moments and controversy surrounding the Geneva dinner guest. So many observers believed the sudden wedding photo drop was not random romance at all. They thought it looked like a desperate attempt to redirect attention and seize back control of the narrative. But one detail especially left critics stunned.
Where, you might ask, my friend, had she decided to post these intimate pictures? Oh, that's right, on Mark Zuckerberg's social media network. Yes, the same social media network which she has just been campaigning against in Geneva. The strategy is nuts, but we see right through it. So officially, Meghan shared these unseen wedding photos to celebrate her 8th anniversary.
Meghan posted the glamorous anniversary tribute directly onto Instagram, the exact same type of social media platform she had just criticized during her Geneva speech about the dangers of online culture and its impact on children. That contradiction immediately became another talking point online. Commentators accused her of attacking social media publicly while fully using it privately to rebuild her image and generate headlines. Then another uncomfortable claim surfaced. Some viewers noticed parts of Meghan's Geneva speech appeared strikingly similar to ideas and wording from an earlier article written by Dr. Dana Suskind for the Chicago Tribune. Critics online began debating whether parts of the message sounded overly familiar, adding even more unwanted noise to an already chaotic week. And buried inside the wedding photo collection was another detail people could not stop discussing.
He is surrounded by clothes. Most of them, I think, are Diana clothes, actually. And she wants to make sure that her children know exactly that she's very, very important. But she's not. You don't want to do that to your mother. You don't want to do that to your child. You are putting so much stress and pressure on little children like that it's absolutely appalling.
Most royal family members were almost completely absent from the images. Meghan's mother, Doria, appeared, and there was reportedly only a tiny glimpse of King Charles in the background of one shot. To some royal commentators, it looked symbolic, almost like the royal family itself had been edited out of Meghan's personal history. But the strongest backlash came from one specific photo involving Meghan's young daughter. In the image, Meghan stood inside a massive designer wardrobe surrounded by luxury clothing while her daughter sat near her feet. Online critics instantly began projecting their own interpretations onto the picture, with some making unfair assumptions about the pose and styling. Angela Levin claimed she noticed another detail in the photo before most people did.
That Meghan Markle posted before her trip of the child believed to be Lily, her so-called daughter. And Angela, you say that if you look carefully, Lily seems to have a damaged foot.
Yes,
and you
look at
also
that.
say that this picture, Angela, shows that Lily is worshipping Meghan and that you don't believe Meghan is a good mother.
Yes.
And you think at 4 she must now know that no one wants to see her face, and that is highly unpleasant.
According to Levin, Meghan's young daughter appeared to have something unusual going on with her foot positioning in the image, and that observation immediately triggered another wave of online discussion. Critics started zooming into the picture, analyzing every tiny detail like it was evidence in a courtroom drama. Levin's interpretation of the photo quickly became one of the harshest reactions yet. She argued the child appeared carefully positioned to stay out of focus and away from direct attention.
Well, you can see that actually. There's Meghan, she's got her dress. There's this little girl sitting down knowing that no one is allowed to see her face. Can you imagine, for a child of 4, she mustn't turn around. Her hair is never cut properly. I watch it and she never really does it. It's a mess, right? And this foot, looks terrible to me. I don't know if it's something very wrong or not, but it must be very uncomfortable to sit on it. But the other thing is, she's got to be there to sort of worship her mother.
Levin described the image as uncomfortable and overly staged, claiming the little girl seemed intentionally turned away from the camera, while Meghan stood front and center, surrounded by luxury fashion and expensive decor. Then attention shifted to the wardrobe itself. Royal commentators and fashion bloggers began pointing out that several visible outfits inside the closet appeared visually similar to pieces once worn by Diana, Princess of Wales.
Well, you can see that actually. There's Meghan, she's got her dress. There's this little girl sitting down knowing that no one is allowed to see her face. Can you imagine, for a child of 4, she mustn't turn around. Her hair is never cut properly. I watch it and she never really does it. It's a mess, right? And this foot, looks terrible to me. I don't know if it's something very wrong or not, but it must be very uncomfortable to sit on it. But the other thing is, she's got to be there to sort of worship her mother.
That immediately sparked a new rumor spreading through royal gossip circles. Meghan could allegedly be planning some kind of fashion or lifestyle project inspired by Diana's iconic style. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but the speculation alone was enough to send royal watchers into meltdown mode, because according to commentators, there is one person who would reportedly take that especially badly. William, Prince of Wales. Multiple royal experts have long claimed William is deeply protective of his mother's legacy and image. So online critics instantly started arguing that any commercial project remotely connected to Diana's wardrobe or personal aesthetic would likely create serious tension behind palace walls. And people said the timing made everything look even more contradictory. During that same week, Meghan publicly spoke about the emotional danger social media can create for children and families.
Notwithstanding whether or not they would have gone to the wedding, they've not been invited.
Ouch.
And you can bet your bottom dollar that William and Catherine most certainly were. Now, the wedding's in just a few days' time, and we actually don't know still for sure whether William and Catherine are going, but they're obviously invited. And the reason why this is a brutal snub is because Peter Phillips and Harry have been very, very close for many years, going all the way back to 1997 when Diana passed. And he was sent to Balmoral to be an emotional minder, like a safeguarding figure for the boys. And they've been very close for the entirety of Harry's life. Much loved cousins. Of course, I will tell you that I think that Peter and Zara Phillips are just fantastic people.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're fantastic people is because their mother is Princess Anne, who is probably my favourite member of the royal
She's
family.
also my favourite. Love her. Love her.
She's beautiful. She's elegant. She recycles her clothes even more than you do.
Then shortly afterward, critics claimed she shared highly curated personal images online featuring her family life, luxury branding, and carefully staged anniversary content. That contrast became another major talking point across tabloids and royal commentary channels. For critics, it reinforced an accusation that has followed Harry and Meghan for years now, saying one thing publicly while doing another privately. And according to royal insiders, that growing lack of trust is exactly why invitations keep disappearing. By this point, many people inside royal circles reportedly believe nothing around Harry and Meghan stays private for long.
The friend told Hello magazine that Peter and Harriet's wedding, which will be their second marriage for both of them, is sent to be an intimate occasion with their close friends and immediate family around them in the Cotswolds. It's an area where they grew up and it is very special to them both. But here's where it gets awkward. all the other royals are going? Because the Daily Mail reported that King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, Prince Edward, Sophie, Zara and Mike Tyndall all will attend.
Family conversations allegedly become interview material. Personal tensions become streaming documentaries. Emotional moments turn into headlines, podcasts, memoirs, or viral clips online. That reputation has reportedly changed the way the royal family handles them completely. Think about Peter Phillips's upcoming wedding from the family's perspective. A quiet countryside ceremony, close relatives only, no drama wanted anywhere near the event. Then imagine inviting two people critics accused of turning nearly every royal interaction into global content for public consumption.
Anne, who I'm such a fan of, and she's the hardest working royal, as we know. This woman, this wonderful lady, has the accident with the horse. She's back at work within days. And by the way, it's my understanding she was much more seriously injured from that altercation with the horse than was reported. Why was the injury more serious than we heard? Because she didn't want to make a fuss.
Yeah.
And that's why she's elite level to me. And she raised two great kids in Zara and Peter. Good-looking royals, which is quite a rare thing.
That's true.
Isn't it? Everything's in the right place.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of facial symmetry for once. Praise the Lord, you look human. So Zara, she's a very pretty girl, isn't she? Without being, too blokey about it.
Yeah,
she's very good looking.
Royal commentators have openly claimed the family fears private conversations could later reappear in future projects, whether through books, interviews, documentaries, or media leaks. Fair or unfair, that suspicion now seems deeply embedded inside the institution. And people point to a clear pattern. Last year at the wedding of the Duke of Westminster, Harry reportedly was not invited while William, Prince of Wales, played a major role in the ceremony. At the time, many saw it as a quiet signal. But now, with another major royal family wedding happening without Harry and Meghan included, critics believe the message has become impossible to ignore. According to some royal commentators, the family no longer wants major personal milestones overshadowed by Sussex-related media storms, speculation, or surprise headlines. Nobody wanted Peter Phillips's wedding turning into tabloid chaos or becoming background material for another royal tell-all months later. And insiders say the person believed to have had enormous influence over the final guest list decision was none other than Anne, Princess Royal herself, Peter's mother.
Because Harry's cousin, Philippe, it's Philip, I'm calling him Philippe.
Makes him more glamorous, doesn't it?
Much more glamorous, much more exotic. He's getting married, his second one. Nothing wrong with that. Second marriage is normally the best ones.
That's exactly
so I hear.
Right. Second time lucky.
Second time lucky. He's getting married to a lovely Harriet, and Harry and Meghan have been snubbed. They've been pushed out.
One of the hardest working and most respected figures inside the royal institution. A woman known for being practical, disciplined, and completely uninterested in Hollywood-style drama. And Princess Royal made a decision decades ago that many royal commentators now call genius. When Peter Phillips and Zara Tyndall were born, Anne refused royal titles for them. No prince, no princess, no inflated status or palace bubble. She reportedly wanted her children to grow up as grounded and independent people instead of full-time royal celebrities. And looking back now, many people think she absolutely got it right. Peter built a reputation as calm, private, and drama-free. Zara Tyndall became one of the most liked royals in Britain without ever needing an official royal title at all. No endless scandals, no messy public feuds, no Hollywood rebrand attempts. Just a more normal life compared to the chaos surrounding other branches of the family. That contrast has become impossible for royal watchers to ignore. According to reports circulating in royal media circles, both the York sisters and the Sussexes were allegedly discussed during the planning stages for Peter's wedding guest list.
Can you believe it? Meghan Markle has rebranded yet again. But is it I have a headache chic or modern domestic snobbery? That is the question. While we are on our fourth official rebrand for her brand as never it should be called because it is never the same, and as ever would imply some degree of stability. So let's go through this super cringe video first, shall we? This is just plain rough. Like, on the surface, this is horrible. We're gonna go through it frame by frame. I have rarely seen anyone this self-obsessed. Truly, the squinty, half-open eyes while hesitating before eating a berry. It's not just cringe, it's bizarre. And it's fascinating the profound lack of awareness that Meghan has to post this and think that it will be good marketing or look good or bolster her brand. It simply doesn't. It's pathetically, weirdly self-absorbed to the point of discomfort for the viewer. And honestly, it looks like she has a headache.
But insiders claim the conversations ended very differently for each side. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie reportedly remained acceptable because many inside royal circles still view them as unfairly impacted by controversies connected to their father rather than being personally responsible themselves. Harry and Meghan, however, were reportedly viewed as a completely separate issue. And if royal commentators are to be believed, Anne, Princess Royal allegedly shut down the Sussex discussion almost immediately. One report claimed Anne's reaction to the possibility of inviting Harry and Meghan could supposedly be summed up in 4 blunt words: not bloody likely. Whether those exact words were said or not, commentators insist the message behind them was crystal clear. No negotiations, no emotional reconsideration, no last-minute compromise. The family door was closing fast, but while the royal family reportedly pulled further away socially, another problem was quietly growing around Harry and Meghan at the exact same time. Their business empire suddenly looked shaky too. Meghan's lifestyle brand, as ever, has reportedly gone through multiple identity shifts in a surprisingly short amount of time. Online critics joke they can barely keep track anymore. First came the polished California orchard aesthetic, then the earthy barefoot homemaker image, then luxury wellness influencer vibes. And now critics say the branding feels confused, scattered, and desperate to appeal to everyone all at once.
So many problems here. She's not in her garden here. She's in that neighbor lady's garden who let her film with Love Meghan on her property. She's not in her home kitchen. In any of these scenes, she's on the set from With Love Meghan. So none of this is authentic to Meghan. This is not genuine. It's not really her home kitchen, her fruit, or her flowers in this ad. Additionally, she's here in thousands of dollars of clothing trying to sell something homey, if we were to believe the caption, so they don't match. Let's see what else is in store here. A set kitchen, tons of expensive hydrangeas, and then her jam that, by all accounts, doesn't taste that great. This sitting on the counter, it's laughable. What is this? She's a terrible actress. No offense, but this is bad acting. This is the definition of that.
One recent promo video especially became instant meme material online. The clip showed Meghan dramatically smelling flowers, carefully arranging jars, sitting on kitchen counters, and staring thoughtfully at homemade preserves like she was filming an emotional perfume commercial instead of selling jam. But what really sent social media into chaos was the price of the jewelry she reportedly wore during the shoot. Viewers estimated tens of thousands of dollars in diamonds and luxury accessories, while Meghan attempted to market relatable homemade products to everyday consumers. Critics immediately pointed out the disconnect. Expensive Cartier bracelets, designer styling, polished Netflix-level production, all while trying to sell the image of a cozy, homemade kitchen lifestyle. Then another awkward detail surfaced. Online commentators noticed the kitchen itself reportedly did not even appear to belong to Meghan personally, with critics claiming the setup resembled a staged filming location connected to previous production work. That instantly fueled another wave of jokes accusing the brand of feeling overly manufactured and disconnected from real life. And the legal problems reportedly made things even worse. According to reports, trademark issues connected to the As Ever name allegedly created complications for future fashion expansion plans because another company already owned similar rights in the clothing category. That immediately triggered speculation that rumored fashion ideas inspired by Diana, Princess of Wales, would face major obstacles before they even launched. Then came the Bloomberg interview quote people could not stop talking about.
Meghan Markle has rebranded yet again. But is it I have a headache chic or modern domestic snobbery?
Meghan reportedly described her ideal customer as a teenage girl saving allowance money to eventually buy one of her products. Critics online immediately exploded with disbelief. Many argued the pricing simply did not match the audience she described. Luxury candles, expensive bundles, premium spreads. People questioned who exactly the brand was truly designed for. And that led to an even bigger problem. Critics claim Meghan now sits awkwardly between two completely different audiences. Luxury shoppers allegedly see the brand as overhyped and overly celebrity-focused, while regular supporters often view the prices as unrealistic for everyday buyers. Royal commentators argue the result is a lifestyle empire struggling to find a loyal core audience at all. Meanwhile, The powerful celebrity friendships that once boosted Harry and Meghan's image reportedly appear far quieter than before. The Obamas are rarely linked publicly with them now. The Clooneys reportedly seem distant. Even Oprah Winfrey, once viewed as one of their strongest supporters in Montecito, has noticeably stepped back from the spotlight surrounding the couple. And for many royal watchers, that silence speaks louder than any headline. Multiple recent reports now suggest that Hollywood's elite may have quietly made up their minds about Harry and Meghan. According to royal commentators and entertainment insiders, many A-list figures allegedly see the Sussexes as too controversial to publicly align with anymore. In celebrity circles, image is everything, and critics claim even being photographed next to them now risks bringing unwanted drama onto your own brand. So who is really left standing beside Team Sussex these days? A few longtime friends from Meghan's Suits era, some stylists, makeup artists, PR people behind the scenes, and not much else. The massive celebrity power circle they once seemed to have around them reportedly feels smaller and quieter with every passing month. Meanwhile, June 6th will arrive, whether Harry and Meghan are included or not. Peter Phillips and Harriet Sperling will marry in a beautiful Cotswold church surrounded by senior royals smiling for cameras. Catherine, Princess of Wales, will likely dominate headlines. William, Prince of Wales, will look every inch the future king. Charles III may appear relieved seeing parts of the family united again. And thousands of miles away in California, Harry will reportedly remain on the outside looking in, watching photos, reading headlines, and seeing a royal world that no longer seems to have a place for him. This is what a royal fallout really looks like. Not one giant explosion, but a slow fading away. Quietly, publicly, permanently. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to Crown Clash because I post brand new royal drama videos every single day. Also check out my recent videos about Meghan's Geneva speech, the controversial dinner photo with Billy Riedman, and the viral Instagram post everyone's still debating online. And definitely share your thoughts in the comments because this whole situation just keeps getting crazier.